Next speaker up is going to be Darelis Torres. Darelis, you have 3 minutes to speak. Please unmute your device.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, awesome. So 3 minutes. I'm gonna start this short, fair, and quick. First thing, I know that you mentioned that you don't know why you need to clarify that you have. Obviously, first of all, I'm a survivor, so I'm talking on the survivors aspect of this. So I know you mentioned that you don't have to. Why do you have to clarify that you have another mother in there? It's very thoughtful. It's great that we have Mayra Alvear in there, and it's great that we have Aracelis in there. I think the whole point of the message that we're trying to bring across is that it's just not Mayra, and it's not just Araceli that lost their kids there. It's a lot of mothers that actually lost their kids there. It's fathers, cousins, brothers, family members. Just like we have Lali there, I'm glad that Lali's also there. Every person that's representing one of the 49 there should be there. And the whole point is we had family members that applied and were rejected this opportunity. So you can clarify all you want. You can give the example that you have Mayra there, that you have Lali there, and that you have family members. It doesn't exclude the fact that there were family members that wanted to be there and were still rejected. That's the only point that we're trying to bring across here. So if there were space to bring other people here in this committee, which yes, their expertise might be needed. Nobody's putting that away. It's two truths that exist. They can't exist at the same time. One doesn't need to cancel the other. So that's the only thing that we're asking is for that decency of respect. Like, please don't try to minimize by saying, why do we need to clarify if we have one family member here, as if that cancels the feelings of all the other family members that were rejected. It doesn't work that way. It's not that black and white. As a survivor, I do have to say that, and it's hats off and respect to everybody in that committee. We know what we went through. I support each and everybody of you, whether you were there or not. I support definitely what Dr. Sackler Blair said. Same thing as Christine, so I can join myself in the pain that she feels. But we are not San Bernardino. We are not Las Vegas. We are not any of these other mass shootings that we're trying to portray in here, try to bring. One thing that was really interesting in me is how they all mentioned this took 10 years to do, this took 8 years to do, this took 7 years to do. We've already waited 8 years. We don't need to be waiting 10 more years for this memorial to happen. They did not go through the same circumstances, and we should not be comparing ourselves to what happened in other mass shootings, because pulse is pulse. And our circumstances were definitely not the same as what happened in all these other mass shootings. So yes, they took 10 years, but were they dealing with the same corrupt stuff that we were dealing behind our backs? So what are we saying? What are we hearing? What are we reading between the lines of all these people doing presentations? That it's gonna take 10 years more to do our memorial? It doesn't work that way. I know, and I trust the people in this committee that I have my respects off to you guys. I definitely hope that you're reading through the signs and that you don't let yourself be fooled again. That's it.
Thank you very much, Darelis, for speaking.